Alrighty, welcome to episode 7 of Black Hole's Let's Play series. As you can see, I expanded this room quite a bit. I moved a lot of things around, rearranged stuff and things, but that's actually not what I want to show you. What I want to show you is that it's snowing! Yay! And what's this? Time to finally talk about my own mod, Snowfall, which should make the snow start growing up like this as it accumulates, one layer at a time when it's snowing out. I don't want to go to bed because then it would stop snowing, so I'm just going to stand around here in the dark watching the snow pile up. Nope. Awesome. Sometimes one layer gets much thicker than everything else. I haven't come up with a good way to get around that just yet. I heard an Enderman. Whatever. Yeah. Cool, huh? We'll go back inside and come back out and see how it looks after a while. So, to the change in the machines. I just moved them around a little bit. Put this back door into a back room here. It's pretty much it's the same thing, just reorganized. My battery's starting to fill up. But you might notice that there isn't a chest next to here anymore, and in fact, he doesn't have an automatic output right now. The reason is because I'm planning on introducing Buildcraft pipes to create a piping system that will take the items out from the bottom of all these machines, along here, up through here, and then down into this chest. The reason that it has to be in the ceiling is that chests don't have an even top surface, so if I put them in the floor, I would be bouncing up and down as I walked over them, and it wouldn't be very pleasant to walk on top of. So that's why the chests are in the ceiling. So anyway, time to get started with Buildcraft pipes. I've got some glass. Let's look up pipes. Pipe. Okay, that's nothing. These pipes are all from a mod called Logistics Pipes. We're not going to get into that. That's from Forestry. These through here are all the ones that come with Buildcraft. These two are actually added by thermal expansion, and we'll probably use at least this one. But anyway, for now, these ones. Now, there are three different kinds of pipes. Transport pipes for moving items, waterproof pipes, what they're called, but they're for moving liquids, and then the power pipes, which they already showed you, the conductive pipes. And earlier I said that they were cobblestone ones. I was mistaken. There's just wood, stone, and golden. And again, the golden is like the stone, but better, which is still inferior to the energy conduits. But if you don't have the energy conduits because you don't have thermal expansion, use the gold. Anyway, so let's get started. I already have some wooden transport pipes. I cooked up some smooth stone. Where did I put it? Did I use it all up? Nope, here it is. Okay, let's get some smooth stone pipes, some cobblestone pipes. I'm gonna get some gold pipes. Let's see. I could make some sandstone pipes just for demonstration purposes. Or maybe I can't because I don't have any sand. Oh, well, don't worry about that. Okay. Still disorganized. Okay. Okay. Wooden pipes, like I said before, take things out. So I put some items in this chest and flip the lever. This engine, the wooden engine, which is the primary purpose, is to activate the pipe. And see, it just pulled out a piece of cobblestone. 63, 62. So every time it pumps, it pulls out a piece of cobblestone. You can use other engines and they'll pull out more than one item at a time, but 99% of the time, a wooden engine is going to be, you won't need that. There is another even better way, but we'll get to that. This is the cobblestone pipe and the stone. That's actually stone. Stone and cobblestone pipes are just your regular, ordinary pipes. They don't do anything special. They just transport items. The reason that there are two is that they won't connect to each other. So you can have stone pipes going here and then cobblestone pipes right next to it. Cobblestone next to that. Stone next to that. And they won't touch each other. So that's what the use of having both of them is for. Gold pipes are, well, sort of like booster track. They're booster pipes. They speed up the items going through them. If we watch it here, whoa, what happened? Should just zoom. Well, not really zoom, but it went a little bit faster. If I get, you need a bunch of them, but you can't see it is speeding up a little bit. There we go. Speeding. There we go. Okay. So gold ones are boosters. If you happen to have a lot of gold, you don't even need to use the regular stone or cobblestone pipes at all. I don't quite have enough to use that much yet, but you know, again, later on. Now let's get. I'm gonna definitely need some iron pipes, and I'm gonna make another chest. Okay, now these pipes are not actually very smart. So if I put two chests right here, it will, just like the power pipes, it will just randomly pick a direction. So you see this one's even getting more than that one is. There we go. One went in there. It just randomly picks one whenever it comes to a junction. So whenever anything comes to a junction, it'll just pick a random side. Worse than that, something you really need to watch out for, is that the pipes are not smart enough to know when an inventory is full. Get rid of this. So when it will try to go into this, there we go, go into this chest and just pop out. Overflow. Just fall onto the ground and eventually, of course, disappear. So that's something you definitely need to worry about when you're doing stuff with pipes. Now, if I place another chest here and I break this one and place an iron pipe. First of all, when it's like that, it doesn't do anything. With a wrench, this is the one that comes with Buildcraft. Ironing gets around stone gear. But like I said, my Omni wrench does a trick. When you hit the iron pipe with a wrench, you'll see this thing right here. It's different than the others, isn't it? That is the direction. All the cobble that comes to here will be forced to always go that direction. It won't randomly split. It will always go that way. So if we watch it, no matter how many we put in there, they'll all go that direction and never go this way. That's useful. Now I don't have any sandstone or stone to make sandstone pipes, but if I had some, I would show you that the sandstone does not connect to anything except other pipes. So if you put a sandstone pipe here, it wouldn't touch either of these chests, and would only, if you had another pipe here, it would only keep going. It wouldn't touch the chests. That could be useful. I don't think I need any right now, but I will need a bunch of iron pipes, and you'll see. Let's see, wood, cobblestone, stone, iron, gold, diamond pipe. I don't need one, and of course I don't have tons of diamonds to throw at it, but let's just say the diamond pipe is for sorting. So if you had a diamond pipe here, you can click on the, you would have it has a GUI. It's the only one that has a GUI. Yeah, the only one. And you can pick, you know what, I'm just going to cheat one in just to show you what it's like, and then I'll get rid of it. Okay, so let's get this stuff out. Okay, every side on the diamond pipe has a color. Put other things here, you see each one, they're all different colors. When you click on it, the GUI, there's all these rows, one for each of the 6 directions. So if we look over here, blue, let's put smooth stone right there. Now notice it didn't actually take my item. It creates this ghost image of it, and that's telling it, okay, blue, or whenever stone comes along, always send it to blue. And then I'll put cobble in red, and it will always send cobble to red. So put a piece of smooth stone in here. It should send it right into here. Hold on, let me get everything out of here. The longer you leave the engine on, the faster it runs, so it sort of heats up. It still never gets too fast. So, smooth stone is going in here, and cobblestone is going in here. Diamond pipe is very useful. Sometimes I would recommend placing an unimportant, non-essential item into the green one, something that will never get in here, just to ensure that nothing goes backwards. So if you had, you could have another chest here that then would store anything. So when something came, if something came in here, let's just throw in something, dirt. It'll come out the yellow path because it doesn't know where else to go. There, just pops out. Okay. Now let's break that and throw it away. Go back to recipe mode. Obsidian pipes pick up items off the ground. So if you sit it here and you drop an item onto an obsidian pipe, it'll pick it up and send it into a pipe next to it. The emerald transport pipe is just like the wood pipe, except that it has a GUI sort of like the diamond pipe, where you can filter out what items you want to pull. It gets it only has 9 possibilities. So if you had an emerald pipe here, you could tell it only pull out cobblestone, and it will just ignore anything that's not cobblestone. Or you could say only pull out cobblestone and dirt and whatever, and it will just ignore anything that's not on that list. Waterproof ones are mostly the same. The wooden one, again, just pulls out stuff. Cobblestone and stone are the same, but they don't mix. Iron ones, you can direct which direction you want to go. Gold ones don't give it a boost, but are just faster. So, again, it's sort of more like the power pipes, where the gold one is just plain better than the others all the time. And then the emerald waterproof pipe is, it doesn't have a filter like the wood one does, but it has the same speed as a gold pipe, so that's useful. You can pull things out faster than you can with a wooden liquid pipe. Void pipes delete anything that goes into them. These ones have a slightly different recipe. Ink sac and redstone. Anything that will go into the transport pipe, just gone, disappears, vanish forever, delete. So it's useful for getting rid of, say, huge amounts of cobblestone if you have a quarry going. and the sandstone pipes, and then the cobblestone structure pipes aren't actually pipes, nothing can go into them, and that has a use, and I'll get to why eventually. But yeah, that's pretty much all the basic pipes. These two, like I said, were from thermal expansion. The insertion pipe will always try to put an item into a chest. So, okay, if I had this chest not here, but here, again, any item that will come to here will randomly pick a side. It will go either say it will 50-50 chance of going this way or this way. But the insertion pipe will check and see if there's space in this inventory, and if there is, it will always go in. If there's no room, or yeah, if there's no room, then only then it will let it move on. So that's very useful. I haven't gotten a chance to use it. It's pretty new. And then the last one is the redstone transport pipe, which will put out a redstone signal when there's an item passing through it. Okay, that's it. Logistics pipes is a add-on for industrial or for Buildcraft, and it's pretty much totally different system. So, and it's far too expensive for me to even begin to start explaining yet. So, now that we got the basics of Buildcraft handled, it's time to start using it to take all the items out of these bottom machines and put them into that chest up there. Fortunately, thermal expansion has an interesting property. Thermal expansion machines have that interesting property of automatically ejecting things. So they will put things into the pipe automatically. So we don't have to worry about like that, like we would normally. So we don't need to, you know, we don't need wood pipes or anything. They'll automatically eject right into them. So let me get, how about a stone pipe right here. What's this machine? This is the sawmill. I want the sawmill to also eject down. Okay. Now here we're gonna want iron pipes, because if an item comes down here and then comes to here, right where I'm standing, it will 50-50 decide, do I go up or do I keep going forward? We don't want anything to go back up. So put another diamond pipe, or iron pipe there, and then the same thing, keep going here. Powered furnace, we want you to put down. Another iron pipe. Now, thermal expansion machines are also cool in that, oh, right, there's already stuff in there. Stop, never mind. Turn it back when I'm done. Thermal expansion machines are also cool in that the pipe shouldn't connect if the machine doesn't accept it. I think that might only be a visual. Like it looks like it's connecting, but it actually won't. We're just going to have to find out. And now let me get around here and hit all these with the wrench to make sure they're pointed in the right direction. I think the iron pipes default to having no direction there. There we go. We want them all to go to the left. Okay, and then as much gold pipe as I can afford at the moment. That should be plenty enough to get it up to speed. I think the stone pipes keep the speed, keep the boost from the gold pipe better than cobblestone pipes do, and then you can't connect them to each other. I think. I know they used to. Things have been changing so much recently, it's hard for me to keep track. There, that should be it though. Pretty simple build as far as they go. I guess let's keep the cobblestone in my hand just in case. And output to the bottom. There it is. Boom. Awesome. Alright. So hopefully nothing will try to go back up into the pulverizer because the side isn't configured. With most other machines, you wouldn't be able to do that. That's where a sandstone pipe would be handy. Or just another iron pipe. But anyway, that should be good. Alrighty. So now all that stuff is automated and we'll come up to here to this chest. Which I'm probably going to upgrade to at least a copper chest pretty soon. And I need to move all this stuff up here and sort it out and arrange it and all and everything. Check out my steel. Couple nuggets. Could probably pretty easily set this up to automatically at least empty, if not also fill. I could fill it easily too with iron and charcoal. Anyway. So, give me a minute to get ready to do the next thing I was planning on today, okay? Alright, I wanted to go outside. Wow, check it out. Cool. Ah. Neat, huh? I think it's awesome. I can certainly see how it's not for everybody. But, you know, that's the great thing about mods. You can choose to download my mod or not. I don't like the tall grass. I'm gonna try and figure out how to make it so that the snow will automatically kill the tall grass and flowers and saplings and stuff like that. Mushrooms. Probably should be easy because I think they all use the same base class of flower. Anyway. Shouldn't get too much into code-wise. But, as long as we're here, I should make myself a snow shovel. Just so I can show it off. Let's just do a cobblestone one, I guess. Bam! When you use it on the snow, first of all, it's super fast. Second of all, it drops these layers of snow. If you use a regular shovel, they drop snowballs. Snow shovels also last 5 times longer than a shovel does. Because technically it does use 5 times the material. So maybe I should make it even more. After all, it is just cutting snow. Pretty soft material. But anyway, these snow balls only stack up to 16, whereas these snow layers stack up to 64. So there's one reason why you might want to use a snow shovel. I also added a recipe to turn these snow layers into a snow block, which you would normally make with 4 snowballs. So I figure snowballs, snow layers, they're equivalent. And if you break this with a snow shovel, you get the block back. Whereas if you break it with a regular shovel, you get 4 snowballs. So again, it's more compact. You should see the diamond snow shovel. It eats through this stuff at diamond drill speeds. It's awesome. It's really, really, really fast. And it won't accidentally break through anything else. Cool. Anyway, like I said before, kinda silly. Not really too useful. Oh, I did add one more recipe to make, to craft snow golems in a crafting table. Yeah, but what it does is it crafts a snow golem spawn egg, and you can only use it if you have any eye, which of course I do, but if you didn't, the egg wouldn't actually be usable because of it uses a hook that any eye puts in, Anyway, it's neato. You know, you can't actually put this in the magma crucible to make water, if you were ever so inclined to do so. Okay, now there were a few more things I want to do before I wrap up. First, throw the shovel too. At least one more thing. I want to get ready to get started doing Industrialcraft. And the first thing you need for Industrialcraft is rubber. You absolutely need rubber. Do I have any bones? I do. Pro tip, pulverize your bones. And you get more bone meal than if you just craft it. See, you get 6 bone meal. Rubber trees might be hard to find. Like I said, they're only really found in swamps. But other than that, they're pretty much like normal trees. Hold on, I'm gonna get like that. Tree tap. Important item. Tool in Industrialcraft. You see, rubber trees have these orange dots on them. On random places. And if you right click once on the dot with the tree tap, some sticky resin will pop out, and if it's the first time you get the achievement, Sticky Situation. Industrialcraft has its own achievement page. Pretty cool. Let's see if there are any more. If you look at here, you can see that there's a different texture where the orange dot is. If you leave this tree alone for a while, long enough, that orange dot will eventually grow back. So you can keep harvesting this same tree over and over again. If you click on the, there we go, here's another one. I'll show you here. If you click on it, not just once. Oh, hey, cool. Got 2 from that time. It's a little random. I think it's like 1 to 3. If you click on it again, it can give you even more. Where'd it go? I know it. I just saw it drop some. Oh, there it is. But it has a possibility of going away. See, it's still there. Lucky me. Hit it again. Nothing. Hit it again. Nothing. Nothing. Hit it again. Nope. Now it's gone. Now it won't come back anymore. So that's that. You can just, you know, do it once, or you can, you know, I would recommend at the beginning of the game at least, keeping you know, a bunch of these trees and growing them and making a little farm where you come out and harvest the sticky resin from it every once in a while. A sticky resin here is how you make rubber. And sometimes you get it if you chop down. Oh, there's one. Sometimes you get one if you chop down the tree. I think I'm just gonna chop down the tree because I know what I'm doing. But like I said, you normally wouldn't really do that. Not in the beginning, at least. Okay. You can get rubber out of the rubber wood eventually, but you need a machine to do that. So, the first way to get your rubber out of your sticky resin is to just throw it in a furnace. And it will give you 1 rubber for every sticky resin. You know what? I think we're just going to finish up right there for today. Cliffhanger. We don't get to actually using it yet, but we definitely will next episode. We'll get into using that rubber, here it is, rubber, to start making the very first machines. And like I had said before, there is a generator that runs off of lava, so I'll have to create some sort of liquid transport system in order to share this lava between this engine and the geothermal generator, as well as I'll probably want at least 1 more, maybe 2 more engines. Maybe not. I guess it's not. No, you know what? Maybe not. Not right now, at least, because I have a big buffer. But anyway, next episode we'll be getting into Industrialcraft. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. See you later.